Hello, hello, hello. I am Harriet, if you don't know me, and I am coming to you as a mommy who is about to send her firstborn, my 18-year-old son, off to college in just a few days. Whew, this one is tough. So, I have been really trying to process my feelings on this, and it's a lot. I keep getting people asking me, how I feel. And honestly, I've been trying to find a way to put it into words. Like a part of me sometimes like wants to cry. Because I mean, listen, we've been together for 18 years. This kid is my heart. He is my firstborn. He was an only child for 9 years. Um, we have a long history and we have a great relationship, which I love so much. So when I say this is hard, I mean it's hard. It is so hard. But um, I know I'm gonna say, wait, before I go into how I feel, I'm just saying this. The hardest part was realizing, okay, the kid is 18, he's gonna go to college for 4, maybe 5 years, I don't know, depending on how he works out his major. But the really trying part was realizing that when he's done, I'm gonna add 4 or 5 more years to that 18, and we're gonna be 92 to 100. He's gonna be like 22, 23. You gotta count on my fingers on purpose. I really can't count on my head, but he's gonna be like 22, 23. And I'm like, dang, that means he like gonna be an adult. Like, if we don't go back. And when my kids were little, if you know me at all, I love my babies, love, love, love them. They are some of my favorite people in the entire universe. Um, and I used to always feel like they weren't babies long enough. That baby phase just did not last long enough for me. Like I like that phase, the little phase when they let you hold them and anyway, I don't not have any more babies, but the ones I had, I really enjoyed that phase. And then they just start growing up. And it's like yesterday he was 8, now he's 18. And I'm like, whew, this is too much. Anywho, people have been asking me how I feel. And like I said, I've been struggling to put it into words. And I was cooking about a week ago. I was sitting outside, putting food on the griddle. And this kind of, it was like the Lord just kind of spoke to me. And he said, your job as the parent, as the mother, was to teach and to lead by example. That now it's time for you to trust me and then trust the work that you've put in. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Y'all, I ain't know what to do with that. I was just like, oh, Jesus, really? That's how you feel, huh? And, honestly, my son, he's been a good kid. So trusting him isn't hard. It's just him leaving, that's the hard part for me. Like, I'm going to miss him. Um, I know as parents, we often expect we expect our kids to be who we want them to be. We want them to hush when we say hush. We want them to, really act the part, do what we say and just the way we want to do it. And sometimes I think we forget that God gave them a voice too. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that kids should be disrespectful. I'm not saying they should be hard headed. I'm not saying that they should be rude. But I am saying that when God created them, he gave them opinions and he gave them thoughts and he gave them feelings the same way he gave us thoughts and feelings and opinions. And I think sometimes we tend to forget that. Sometimes we tend to get so, kind of caught up in the rules we want them to follow. We tend to forget that, they're not going to be perfect, and so that was one of the things one of the conversations I had to have with myself is that, God gave them free will too. Now, his free will should align with my free will for him. That's how I feel. But they're people. And, I just like, I got to remember that they're going to feel the way they feel. Um, they may not always agree with us. It's just rude for them not to, but whatever. Kidding. Just like we did, though, if you think about it, we were someone's, or like, we are their parents, and someone was our parents too, right? And so wrapping my mind around the fact that he's gonna make mistakes and I gotta let him. He's gonna make choices that I don't agree with, but I gotta let him. He's gonna be influenced by different people and beliefs. And the world isn't the same today as it was when I was growing up. But at the same time, I do know that all change isn't bad. So I guess if I have to wrap up how I feel, I I feel like I have to be confident that the lessons, the values, and the love that I've given to him the past 18 years is enough to get him started on his new journey. Now, I'm a helicopter parent. I am. And I'm not ashamed. I should be. Maybe I should be. I don't know. But I am. I am very concerned. I am very watchful. Um, and the truth of the matter is, I don't know that that's going to stop. Because, I'm going to keep teaching. I'm going to keep advising. I'm going to keep encouraging. I'm going to keep mommying. It just won't stop for me. This may not be a very popular opinion, but I'm not the type of parent who believes that once my child turns 18, that I need to throw him to the wolves because he's an adult. No, don't believe it. Don't subscribe to that channel. I believe that as long as he is my child, I will keep providing the love, the guidance, the prayers, the coverage, the everything until he actually becomes an adult, because 18 is not it. But it's a whole nother conversation. I won't even get into that right now. Most of all, I'm going to miss my first heartbeat. I'm going to keep doing all those things, and I'm going to miss my first heartbeat. None of that, the love, the momming, the advising, the encouraging, the coaching, the teaching, the praying, none of that is going to stop. And I'm just thankful that we have such a strong bond. Now, this kid may get to college and completely trick me, but I believe he's going to call his mama every day. I may be in denial, but that is my belief. And nothing is going to change that until he gets to college and doesn't call me every day. As a matter of fact, I am going to just claim that he is going to call me several times a day. He's going to text me and we're going to Snapchat. We're going to snap. We're going to create streaks. We're going to do the whole thing because I am going to stay connected to my baby. Now, he may get sick of me because he's only 2 hours away, but that's okay. And I'm not going to even tell y'all how, 9 times out of 10 on Sunday, when it is time for us to leave the school after we drop him off and move him in this weekend, I'm not going to tell you that I'm not going to be a crying, probably snotty, red eyes, swollen mess. I've already prepared my husband. He knows. Well, he knew before I even prepared him because he knows how close we are. But I'm just going to be real. Like, that's how I feel. So if there are some other moms who are about to experience this journey, I am praying for us on a daily basis, just all of us who are releasing our kids out into the world. I am praying that the world will be good to them. I am praying that they will be good in the world. And I'm here to encourage you to just be confident in the work that you've already done. So that's it. That's how I feel. All my emotions are starting to boil up, but I have a few more days with him at home, so I'm going to enjoy them. Hope you enjoyed this message. If this was relatable, please let me know. I would love to chat with some other moms who are going through this if that is something that you'd be interested in. So, see you later, guys. Bye bye.